Hi. Okay, I'm live. I haven't done a live on YouTube. I think I did one like last year. I get so scared when it comes to live because like you don't get to control the narrative. You just get to show up and whatever happens happens, but it's all good. It is Vlogmas. So for today, I'm doing a live and a live get ready with me. There is no cut. There is nothing. This is as it is. Let me take the enhancer off. Y'all need to see wait, no, the retouch is on. Never mind. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Okay. I thought it was on or whatever. So I got some makeup that I have been wanting. Like I've tried it. I'm going to try it again. This is Rich Money Face here. And so starting off, you can see my imperfections. I have acne prone combination skin. Okay. So this is what we're starting with. If you have acne prone combination skin and your skin tends to be dry in the wintertime, this is going to be the vibe for you. Also, if you like your face to look like it's snatched, like it's all together, this is for you. I'm going to be starting off with the primer. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base here. It honestly is a moisturizer primer 2-in-1 combo. I love this. Has a really nice refreshing scent to it, but the vibe is honestly moisturizer meets face primer. And we know the importance of making sure that our face is moisturized, that our face is not dry and, ready, prepped for your makeup. You don't want to do it on a dirty face, and you definitely don't want to apply makeup on a dry face because that's not cute. So I love the dry down of it because it's giving moisturize, it's giving healthy. The glow is not shiny and it smells really good and it's good for your face. I love the fusion I'm seeing a lot now is that skincare meets makeup. And I think for a lot of us, with skin that we'd rather like enhanced, it's been kind of like that drawback of I don't want to wear makeup that's going to clog my pores. I don't want to wear makeup that's going to make my face feel and look cakey or heavy or just weird. So, and it's not giving Rich Money makeup. I'm going to follow up with the Bobbi Brown. This is the Weightless Skin Foundation with SPF 15. I really, really like this foundation. As someone with my shade who's melanin, I love to look for brands that are melanin friendly and that offer a variety of undertones. Now, I know that a lot of shades don't always get it right, but I personally think that this one does. So I'm going to go ahead and apply 2 pump. I do have the Bobbi Brown face powder brush, or the face brush I should say, and I am wearing Golden Neutral or NO7. I really like the shade matches, and I personally think is incredible. So, oh, I probably should get off so that it doesn't shake the camera. Now, if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to answer them. This is live after all. When else will I get this opportunity? I felt so proud of myself yesterday for washing my makeup brushes. So everything has been washed. Makeup application is going to be as beautiful as it should. And then I had to take off whatever's left. I'm just going to wipe it on here. I had to take off the face, like on my phone, I have a protector, like a screen protector that I had to take off because the screen protector was cracked and it was affecting the camera. I was so annoyed. Okay, so there we go. And let's go ahead and buff it out once we have make circular sweeps. I'm using my front-facing camera. And you see now my face with the foundation. It looks like my skin. It really is like my skin. It's medium coverage. There are still certain imperfections coming out, but overall my skin just looks better. The coverage goes on and stays on, and it just looks like a healthy glow. I really love the way this foundation performs, and there is something about a good foundation. When it performs well, it changes the way you approach makeup. You don't just view makeup as like something you put on to hide your flaws. You look at it as something to enhance the way you look and enhances the way you feel. It's not cakey, it's not heavy. You just see yourself in a new way, in a new light, in a, I want to say, polished, refined version. Like now I don't look so tired no more. So I love this. This is another product that has changed my view of makeup, and it's Clé de Peau. This is their concealer, shade 7 or shade Mocha. This is definitely a luxury priced item. This is luxury makeup and performs like luxury. It's a stick. It's a creamy stick concealer. It gives me pencil, like a pencil vibe. And if I put it like, this is what the shade is on my hand, and you don't need a whole lot of it to see it perform. And oh man, it melts like butter on the skin. I love how easy it is to apply. I love how easy it is to use. And I'm the type of girl, I'm going to use that concealer because I need it. So, you know, I will indulge. Underneath the nose here, on the nose here, and right up here, and a dot here. It melts like butter on your skin, and it performs the way a concealer should perform. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat. I have this dual-ended brush here. I'm a bougie on a budget queen. I absolutely love finding products that vibe and do the job. And if I can find it on a budget, I'm there. This concealer, on the other hand, completely changes the way I feel about quality, you know, versus quantity, because it is such a beautiful, like it melts on the foundation. It just melts and takes its place. I love, love, love the way this concealer just meshes into my skin. I really do. Clé de Peau, I don't know what is in this thing. I don't know what the formula is, but whatever it is, wow, incredible. Incredible. And instantly it brightens. Like this is your typical brightening concealer, but it also covers. And it does so without like creasing, which I love. Absolutely love how it does so without creasing. And it's lifted my eye because I'm snatching it up here. This is so, so pretty. I really, really love the way it does. I forgot my powder though. Ooh, I forgot my powder for some reason. So let me be back. This here, like, I'm surprised. It is $100. It is pricey. This is one of those concealers you splurge on, but what you get for the price, Clé de Peau, I'm in love. I'm gonna use the Derma Blend. This is what I'm gonna use to just really kind of just touch, not touch, but keep everything. It doesn't really need that much, which is why I'm applying a little bit of powder just to brighten that T-zone area. I feel like one side looks brighter than the other. I'm gonna use my Lawless mirror here. I love Lawless. No, not right now. Ew. Gotta love having kids. Okay, so I've applied my concealer and my bronzer. My concealer, remember, I've applied my concealer and my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the face base because I feel like a good rich money, old money look, especially when it comes to makeup, is really focused on the base, which is face, that foundation, that concealer, and NYX the Buttermelt line. If you have not tried it, if you don't have it, go get it. This is bougie on a budget. It smells good. Yeah, it does. Okay, so this is Butter Off, and the pigment is crazy. I love it. I'm gonna, and it's a bronzer through and through. It's a bronzer through and through. She's got a little bit of color to it. She's not completely brown. It's a beautiful, beautiful summery bronze look. It's giving I was at Saint Tropez. Please be careful with this because it is quite pigmented. I'm applying a little bit. This is actually like that little dark spot here is more of a how can I call it, a shadow slash hyperpigmentation. But do you see how gorgeous that applies on? She's not quite a coral bronzing. It's like it has this peachy warm undertone to it. So it could actually come off as a blush. And if you have like high cheekbones, like this here, oh my gosh, will make it like your face pop. I'm just tapping. You please, again, this is very, like, if you're heavy-handed, like you see what I did there? See, already, I'm trying to warn the people and already it's happening to me. All right, so I'm gonna apply it in my area here. I'm gonna have to blend this out some way, somehow. Because I clearly, and I'm applying like slightly above the, where I would, the cheekbone here. I'm right there. Right underneath my jawline there. Create like a subtle right along the forehead. One thing I do love with when you're creating your face base, you can always go back with your foundation brush, with your highlighter brush. You can always go back and cancel out harsh lines if need be, kind of like dye it down if it's just too much. And I like to use also this bronzer to kind of put it around my nose to contour it. Okay, so let's slightly mute that bad boy out because just a little much. And I'm using my foundation brush here. I'm not adding any more foundation. I'm just using it to kind of like help mute some of that out. And my concealer brush on the nose area to bring back my bridge here. And so this is, again, I've been looking a little pale, so I'm glad to see my cheekbones coming back. Nobody wants to be looking all like ashy and pale in these streets, but with some bronzing, again, like this, NYX, I don't know what you put in that buttermelt line, but this is bougie on a budget, certified banger. Absolutely. And if you're just joining me, I'm just doing a very easy get ready with me. This is Rich Money Vibes, where your skin looks amazing, your skin is enhanced, but you're not hiding your skin. That's the vibe today. And you got to invest in those. And there are certain key pieces to your foundation routine that just needs to be invested in. If you got a good concealer, get a good concealer. I have like huge puffy eyes, and the way that my concealer, like the Clear to Pool concealer, performs is unreal. Okay, so next I'm gonna use, if I could get the thing open, is my L'Oreal. This is the Brow Define. The brow, what is it called? The Brow Stylist Definer. Listen, I don't know about you, but like there's a lot happening with these names, and I never remember the names. I'm terrible with names. So, and I'm the same way whether or not I'm meeting friends for the first time, meeting new people. If I've met you before and all I remember interacting with is your handle, I will probably call you out by your handle. All right, so let's go ahead and fill it in. I like to just add a little bit to the front here, just to kind of elongate it a little bit more. I did pluck my brows the other day. Shout out to those of us who still do it old school with the tweezers. I do. Mind you, I don't have a whole lot to pluck these days. And I'm just going to add a little bit more. So I'm just really defining and elongating the brow versus this side here, which is shorter and not as voluminous, I guess you could say. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just adding a little more to the front. And certain things are very much still true. Brows are meant to be sisters, not twins. I know we all had a period in our lives where we just overdid it with the, trying to perfect the ultimate brow look. I'm glad we're off that wave because, man, my brows never made the cut. They never did. No matter what I did, my brows were just like, yeah, we're not doing that. I don't know what you got going on with that over there, but that ain't us. Okay, so now that I finished with my brows, I'm not gonna really do much with my eyes except probably take some more of this, just wipe it over whatever's left of the concealer, because I have like really oily eyebrows, eyelids I should say, and they are always creased, so I tend to just do this. And with also I'll add like some more blush just to add a pop of color over my eyes. But honestly, like because I have oily eyelids, it's just too much work. So I don't like doing that. But listen, from before till now, the face is looking a lot better. Now for my blush, because we're almost done with the face, I'm going to use the Lawless. This is the Soft Blur Cream Blush. If you haven't heard of Lawless, I highly suggest that you look into them because they have some of the most beautiful shades of pink. Like their blushes are absolutely incredible. And it also comes with a mirror so that you can actually see yourself in the blush that you're applying. I'm using today shade Cheeky. This is what it looks like on my hands. And you can blend it out. It is buildable, but you see how beautiful that pink is? Melanin friendly. I love me a soft natural blush that is also melanin friendly and doesn't like wash my face out. So I'm gonna use my Real Technique blush brush and I'm going to go ahead and just swirl it around just a little bit. There's nothing, it's a cream blush, and I'm gonna apply it right on the cheekbone here. And then once I've done that, I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl. I like to swirl up on my cheekbone because I have cheeks. If you don't, find your preferred method of applying like blush, because I find like everything is all about placement and you need to know like your face to know what works best for you. And with these blushes, you don't have to be heavy-handed unless you want a massive look of blush. I like to, if I'm doing a rich girl, old money, rich girl vibe, I don't want I'm not going for blush blindness. I like to go for a more, if I can go the more natural, the better. And I'm going to add whatever's left on my eyes. I find that this helps me get that pop of color without it looking crazy. And there we have it. I wish y'all could see how close up my makeup is not hiding the texture. It's still there. it's my face but enhanced. I don't know if you could see it, but that's what it is. If you find that there is too much blush, like let's say you're like, oh snap, like I added way too much blush, use your foundation brush, whatever it is that you use to put your foundation. You can always go back and, you know, press in, and you'll find that it's muted. If you're like, nah, I need it more on the concealer side, use your concealer brush and just mute it out. But it's giving, and I like it. And that's going to also help with the harsh lines. If you find that, oh man, the blush is not connecting with the bronzer and the foundation, there's too many harsh lines, you can always go back and just mute it out with your foundation brush. You don't have to add more foundation. You just need to use the foundation brush you've already used. Now, with my Sun Kisser liquid blush, these for me took a long time to figure out, simply because, oh boy, give me a minute. No. All right, and I'm back. Nothing says live like constant interruption from your children. So the Sun Kisser liquid blushes actually took a while for me to figure out like how to work, because they're not your typical blushes. They are not as pigmented as I'm used to seeing. So I find like if you have pale skin, that's probably gonna be your best thing. I used I got these in PR, so I was like, no, I need to figure out like how can I use these, because I've already opened them. I can't like gift them. So this is Shades On. I'm going to use this as a kind of like a highlight, like a subtle highlight. So right up here, right at the top here, I'm going to use that. And it's just going to give me a subtle, and I mean subtle, because like you won't necessarily, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera. You can barely pick it up like on here, but it does pick up in person. So I'm going to use my sponge here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pat it in. And it gives a coppery, and you can see the highlighter here. And that's why I'm using my brush, because it's going to help with the blending. This this beauty sponge here, I actually got from a local Ottawa makeup artist. Her name is Antonia, and she is a genius. She created her makeup brushes. Absolutely, if you get a chance, check out Makeup by Antonia. She's here in Ottawa, she's local, but you'll see how the light is reflecting off of my face, and you see that golden spark there. It's right here. And we love that. We love it when the sun just radiates and just bling, bling, bling. We love that. It like you show up and you're a star. Okay, so why am I always forgetting stuff? I forgot my mascara. I forgot my makeup spray. Y'all, hold on. Okay, so now that I finished, I'm back. I finished with my base. This is all I'm doing for my face. Believe it or not, I'm not doing anything else other than mascara and lip. The L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. This is a 3-second setting spray. I absolutely love this. This, for me, has been one of my best purchases this year. I did buy it on sale. It was $13 because I got it on a Black Friday sale on Amazon, but now it's like 20 bucks or $25. I don't know. I don't really like that price. So I like to buy it while it's on sale. You put it on, 3 seconds, it dries. Here's the thing though, if you don't like that feeling of a cast on your face, you might not like it. Also, it does leave a nice sheen. I'm not gonna say it's glowy because I don't find it glowy, but I do find that it doesn't dry matte. So just be aware of that. If you're looking for a matte finish, this might not be it. If you don't mind a little sheen, like a little pop of glow, then this is going to be really, really good. And you can get it at any drugstore. I still have some more. I've abused it so much, I'm almost done. So it locks it in, makeup proof, transfer proof, everything proof. It's just proof. then there we have it, 3 seconds, because I like to fan myself. So that's it, we're done. Now we can move on. And I like that because I got 3 kids. If I'm getting ready to go outside, I don't have time to dilly-dally before I move on with mascara. Also, I like to do this prior to applying the mascara or my lip, because then I don't have to worry about my mascara going all over the place. I probably should have done mascara last, but I'm a mascara snob. L'Oreal Panorama Mascara is one of my favorite. It comes in the gold tube. I love gold. L'Oreal has always been my girl when it comes to mascara. And then here is the brush. We've got some multi-level bristles, with the shorter ones being near the end here, and the bigger one, the longer ones in the back. It's got this cone-like shape to it. I love that every bristle, there is not a bristle that is going to be left behind. If you have long lashes, or like this is going to be your friend. Absolutely, it's going to be your friend, because it's going to give the illusion of wearing extensions, or at least it's going to give you the illusion to yourself, if nobody else, that you are wearing extension. I remember when I was younger, before lash extensions became so popular and available on the market, but I remember when every girl would get that one mascara, and you knew if you were going to wear that one mascara, they were going to ask you, are your lashes real? And that was the ultimate compliment. Like, you knew you had a good mascara when somebody would come up to you and ask you if your lashes was real. Now, not so much, because like if you're rocking, caterpillar brows or the umbrella brows, then it might not work out for you. Kind of sucks, but I miss those days. I really do. I loved it when I was able to just go out and people were like, are your brows real? Ultimate compliment. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sure like you should be able to. This is the one with the L'Oreal Panorama, and this is the one without. The change is real. The change is real. You do not have to apply as much as I do. I just like to apply as much as I do, to be honest with you. Now, bottom lashes, I can't like confirm nor deny. I suck at applying bottom lashes because somehow they always end up touching my bottom, the skin, and it's giving a raccoon eye that I was not going for. So here we go again for those of y'all who missed it. We go 1, 2, well, actually went 3 in the back and 2 again. I'm so used to over applying, but this is just with a few coats, and now I'm gonna go in heavy because that's what I do. I mean, if we're not going in heavy, are we really applying mascara? Like, really, are we really doing it? So this is what we're doing. And there's always that one, I feel that one eye that looks better than the other. Like, this one has more volume than that one. Don't ask me how many times I applied mascara. I just do. And then I stop. Just like I do my seasoning. I just apply. And when I feel it in my spirit that it's enough, I just stop, And then I might go back, just in case. But that's just how I apply mascara. I mean, doesn't everyone apply mascara that way? Maybe just me? All right, so now finally we get to the lips. And I love lip combos. I'm I'm that girl with lip combos. So we're keeping it dramatically soft, dramatically muted. I'm going in with the NYX Line Loud. I love the NYX Line Loud collection. This is shade, what is it? I don't know. I was going to say shade pink, but it's not pink. It's called Leave a Legacy. And that's what we're doing. We're leaving legacies. All right, so line them. One thing though I will say with NYX, please make it so that we can sharpen your pencils. I don't know. I struggle with that department. It's got that weird plasticky surrounding. Makes it really hard to sharpen. Okay. I'm not going to overline. So, and with these liners, once it's on, it's on. It's not budging. It's not going nowhere. I have two-tone lips. And so it's very important if I'm using liners or lipsticks that are lighter than my actual shade. As you can see here, it's drastically different, especially that top lip there. I need something pigmented. The pigment needs to be there and it needs to stay on. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It is my favorite nude pink lipstick. It is absolutely amazing.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. I was talking to the camera. I'll see you. I'll come downstairs soon, okay? All right. Yeah, so absolutely pigmented. It's Pillow Talk. It's one of my favorite nudes. She is not all skin shade friendly, however. I know that. I'm aware of that. All right, so let's go. But she is beautiful. Okay, now I'm not gonna stick around with a matte finish, however. So I'm gonna go ahead with a gloss. Lawless, forget the filler. This is a lip plumping gloss that will not burn your lips, and I like it like that. I do. I'm going to, it's glossy. She's glossy. She's got a big end there. She's high gloss, high def, and this is nudie. I love this shade. I'm gonna apply it as a topper. This is one of my favorite topper lip glosses. And there you have it. This is the face. This is the face of someone who's about her business, okay? She knows what she's about. She doesn't need to defend herself. She ain't gotta prove her worth. Skin is looking right. She's getting her 8 hours of sleep. She works out. She works out. She's conscious about her health. That's what the look is giving. Now, whether or not it's happening in real life, we listen and we don't judge, okay? That's what it is. We just listen and we don't judge. So that's the makeup look there. That's the makeup look. I can't even edit out when I can't speak. But that is the look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please ask away. And but it is lunchtime, so I gotta go ahead and feed my family. Give this video a thumbs up. If you're joining live and you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope you're having a great holidays. I know it can be hard and stressful for all of us, but it is what it is. The goal is to make the best of it and to reach our, our dreams and our desires for to see ourselves loved and to love others. I think that would be it. If that made no sense to you as well, that's pretty much how my brain is working, because I don't even know what I just said. I feel like I just went on autopilot trying to be inspirational and didn't work out. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Ciao for now.